Hello boys and girls, my name is White Rhino PSO, and today we are continuing Morrowind. So, in the last video, we had gone to the Daedric Shrine of Daedroth to make it safe for the Ahemusa Ashlanders to use as shelter if anything bad happened. There, we found a battle between temple ordinators, who seemed fine with us so long as we were only there to loot the place, and worshippers of the Daedric god Sheogorath. And through the power of bribery, we were able to convince the leader of those Daedric worshippers to allow the Ahemusa to use the place. Now we are back in the Ahemusa camp, because the next step is to bring their wise woman all the way back to the shrine to prove that it's safe. So now we just have to figure out which one of these huts belonged to the wise woman again. Was it this one? Yes. Alright. Yes, Climbs and Hides, are you ready now for me to accompany you to Daedroth? Yes. Have you made Daedroth a safe place for the Ahemusa? If I may pass in safety to the old sanctuary and see the great statue in the inner shrine, then the place is safe for my people. If Daedroth is safe, If Daedroth is safe, are you ready for me to accompany you there and test with our lives whether it is indeed safe? Oh, yes, please accompany me to Daedroth. Very well, Climbs and Hides. Now I will accompany you to the Daedric Shrine of Daedroth. And when you have brought me to the old sanctuary beneath the ruins, and I may see the great statue of Sheogorath in the inner shrine, then I will surely know that you have made Daedroth safe for the Ahemusa, and I will name you Ahemusa Nerevarine. Go ahead, and we will speak further before the great statue. She said the same thing about 8 times there. Now, I am going to make the trip back off camera, just so I don't bore any of my viewers, my very few viewers, with another return trip. But I do want to point out that when I was coming back from Daedroth to the camp, I decided to swim there. And that was so all of the fish and angry marine life that I had skipped by floating over the water wouldn't attack me and the wise woman. I don't know if she has any kind of water walking or levitating ability, so I just wanted to make sure it was safe for her. So, we will pick things back up when I make it to the island of Daedroth itself. Alright, as you can see, we safely made it to Daedroth. It turns out she does actually have a water walking spell, or maybe some sort of constant effect water walking ability, so the trip was actually a lot faster than I thought. And I'm really hoping that the Ordinators do not find the wise woman to be a threat, because if so, then I might be screwed on actually finishing this quest at the moment.
Hey, wait for me.
Really? You're like stuck there? Alright. Is she close enough? Okay. She did warp through the door with me. Good. Alright, so is this... No, it has to be straight ahead through these doors in the back, I believe. I believe that's the area that had the Sheogorath shrine in it. But yes, I'm very much hoping that the Ordinators do not decide to attack this woman. It looks like we're good. Wait a minute. We are standing before the great statue. He's right here.
Thank you.
There we go. Damn it.
Under sun and sky, Outlander, we greet you warmly.
I'm starting to think she said something to me again. I said I would accompany you, Climbs and Hides, to see if you had made Daedroth safe for the Ahemusa. You have fulfilled my conditions. Thank you, Climbs and Hides. The Ahemusa shall be saved, and if you wish, I shall name you Nerevarine of the Ahemusa. You have made this place safe for the Ahemusa, and so I name you Ahemusa Nerevarine, war leader of the Ahemusa and protector of the people. I also give you the Mad Stone of the Ahemusa, which shall be assigned to all Dunmer that you are the Nerevarine, and that the Ahemusa shall follow you. In all things, even unto death, until the enemy is defeated, or until you are dead. Jesus. Now I can stay only briefly. Soon I must return to Ahemusa camp to make preparations to relocate here. Jeez, I thought she just wanted this place to be safe for a future visit with all of her people, not because they needed to move here right this second. And I'm actually not sure if the entire tribe's worth of people does relocate here eventually or not. It'd be interesting if it did, but I think that would take a level of map, like geography changing, that I'm not sure Morrowind was capable of. What is a Madstone? The Madstone of the Ahemusa is a protection against the spells of witch warriors. When you use it and touch your enemy, it causes the voices of the ancestors to cry out in his head, confusing him and fuddling his witcheries. I warn you though, when you use the Madstone, the ancestors also cry out in your ears, so you too are made mad by their wailing. It is the Madstone. Perhaps it will not please a wizard, but it may greatly please a warrior. So, what I'm getting out of this is it's some sort of dispel or silence effect, and it's also now made my inventory heavier than I can carry. Great. Moon and Star. Madstone of the Ahemusa. Yes. Sound, 50 points for 20 seconds on touch. I think sound is basically the same effect as silence. It just makes it so people can't cast spells, I don't think. I'm not entirely sure. But now I have to drop something or eat something. 100 points. You know what? That's only 0.1 pounds though. Do I have anything that is very heavy? Food-wise. 0.5. I do have a bunch of Daedric Hearts. Alright, and thankfully one Daedric Heart was enough to get me mobile again. Now I believe that's all we have to do for the Ahemusa. Yeah, the Ahemusa have named me Nerevarine. Now I don't know if I need to carry the Madstone with me as proof, because she is saying it is a sign to all Dunmer that they have named me Nerevarine. But I really do want to find some sort of an alchemist that I can dump off this stuff. Maybe a bunch of this stuff. I do have a bunch of weapons I need to get rid of back in Balmora, but that's kind of a trip. Meanwhile, we did complete the thing for Skink in a Tree's Shade, where we're going to have some sort of contact with one of the wise women, sort of. So let's... Where is my... Here we go. Amulet of Divine Intervention. Good day, madam. Nice. Brought me exactly where I wanted to be. So we can go upstairs to talk to our friend Skink in a Tree's Shade.
Welcome. If you wish to talk, it is really no trouble at all.
Were you able to arrange a meeting? Ah, thank you, Climbs and Hides. Minabibi has already answered many of my questions. That is probably the quickest ending text I've seen for, really any quest. The Mages Guild appreciates the duties you've done, but you simply do not meet our requirements for Warlock. Do you have any more duties for me, then? When any mage turns to necromancy, it casts a pale shadow over the whole guild. The necromancer is Tellura Ulver, a former Mages Guild member. She may be found in Shal. Shal may be hard to find. Great! Go to Hla Oed and head north along the road. When you cross the wooden bridge, stay left along the coast until you come to another bridge, to an island. Shal is on that island. The door faces the swamp just north of a Daedric ruin.
Blessed we are.
Alright. Narmok. Alright, Hla Oed. So, somewhere in here. Basically, I gotta go to Hla Oed and then head north, and then facing the swamp along the coast. Or maybe it's along the coast facing west. I don't know. It's going to be a little while before we get there, though, because Hla Oed, I don't think, has any fast travel options to it. Alright, so now, what else do we have to do in the nearby area? It's pretty bad when I've already forgotten what quests we're on. The Varethi gang... Oh, shit. Southeast of Pelagiad. I gotta remember that one. Benaran's Bounty. That's Perseus Mercius, which is, I believe, in Aldrune. I don't have any brandy yet, but I have the Willow Anther. The Land Deed. I gotta do that as well. But I think I might actually be far enough into the main quest that now the people of the temple will attack me on sight, or at least won't be very happy with me. So I guess it's worth trying to go to Vivec, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to survive it. But either way, ALMSIVI will get me maybe to the Ghost Gate, or it might bring me somewhere like Molag Mar. So let's give it a wait a minute. There are... here we go. Daedra's skin. He's almost full of inventory already. Actually, let me sell the diamonds. Because... yeah, screw it. Max sale.
Alright, I'm intrigued.
Because the diamonds I can't sell to my person back in Balmora, but the rest of the stuff I should be able to. Speaking of, I can actually travel to Balmora.
Well met.
And go offload some stuff in our home. And try and cut down on some of the horrible amount of weight that we're carrying. Excuse me, madam.
Flatter me.
Oh, right, and I can swing by Meldor and
This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
see what I can sell to him to start things off. All right, that's too much for him. That's too much. Most of the stuff I'm carrying is too much for Meldor. He's only got 1,500? I thought he had more than that. Let's get rid of those. Gotta keep that. That's really all I can get off of him. 26 gold? That's it. I mean, unless I want to sell something for a lot less than it's actually worth. Alright, I guess that does help out a little bit. Let's go this way. I think that guy is a sleeper, so I'm gonna... Oh. I know Flat Top is a sleeper, so let's try to avoid both of them if we can. And then, thankfully, we can drop most of this shit. Yeah, there we go. We've cut it down to 258. Oh, wait. The axe I got. Keeping that, and that. I'll sell that, I think. I don't want to accidentally sell off the sanguine stuff. Feather, fighter ring. I don't think I'll need that. I might have to keep the Madstone on me. I don't think I'm going to need the belt. I should keep the Moon and Star ring on me, even though I'm probably never going to actually use it. Oh, and then another sanguine item. Dump off some of these gems. We should be good to go now. Or at least good to go sell some alchemy stuff to, what's her face here? Nalcaria of Whitehaven. Yeah, there we go. 3,000 gold. I just gotta remember, do not try and sell her diamonds. Oh shit, that is somehow way more than she can actually buy off of me. She doesn't have any brandy on her, does she? Flynn. No, I need Cyrodiilic brandy, which would be way up higher in the list anyway. I wonder if I can buy some of that from a vendor. I don't think there's anything else alchemy-wise I need from her. So I might as well
How delightful.
do that. What am I up to now? Almost 47,000. I do have some amulets and such. Might as well dump those off on her while I can. Keeping that. Thankfully, like anything that's clothing that's enchanted, I can also sell to her. So even though she's not technically a person that would deal in enchantments, she is still the kind of person who will buy them off of me. And I think that's it, because I don't have any other clothes on me I want to get rid of. There's those traveling pants. I gotta remember that I have these robes on me, even though I never use them. Give me one more penny to round it out.
Well,
Is there anything else in town I need to do? I don't think there is. I mean, I've got a bunch of scrolls I could get rid of. So maybe I'll swing by the Mages Guild again. I want to check to see if I have an Armorer's Hammer. And I also wanted to do a visual check for Cyrodiilic brandy, and it looks like I do not. Just the vintage brandy. And I now have 11 diamonds here in town. Hey, there we go. 4 Armorer's Hammers. You know what? I'll drop off that tube as well. So, I apologize for the loudness that is soon to come. Nice. 2 uses. Wow, so I actually did better at repairing my own armor than I thought. Oh, I did not realize that I needed to increase in level again. I'm pretty sure there's a bed up here. That is the room with the maid. That takes me outside. Oh, and here's the bed itself. Alright, so let's drop in a save and take a quick nap. Ah, shit. You wake, you hear something, and sense the presence of another nearby. You know, buddy, I'm trying to sleep here. Let's try that again. You have ascended to level 17. Life isn't over. You can still get smarter, or cleverer, or more experienced, or meaner, but your body and soul just aren't going to get any younger. Jesus, thanks. Alright, so I think I need another point in personality. I don't think I need anything in willpower. My strength seems fine, so let's go endurance for more hit points, and speed just to make me a little bit faster. But like I said, personality I'm putting 1 point into, just because I believe the lowest personality you can have as part of the Thieves Guild is 30, and so I think I need at least 34 or 35 in order to reach a maximum rank with them. Is any of this brandy? No, just cups and drawers. Damn. But that did remind me that... Oh, nice. The rain stopped. I'm going to visit one of the local taverns and hope that they will sell me some Cyrodiilic brandy. This way. Excuse me.
Do you want I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Who's public notice? Uh-oh. Well-beloved people of Morrowind, take heed, take warning. The outlaw named Climbs and Hides stated trade of mercenary, lately called Incarnate and Nerevarine, now is shown to the investigating ordinators and magistrates of this district to be an agent in the pay of the Imperial Intelligence Service. This outlaw's claims are false. The prophecies this outlaw cites are discredited. The dishonest character and base purposes of the outlaw in perpetrating this hoax are now made clear to all observers. Climbs and Hides is sought for various crimes by ordinators and town guards. Report all encounters with this outlaw to the proper authorities. If you see this outlaw in public, give the alarm. Published by the authority of the Temple, the Order of the Watch, Magistrates of Vvardenfell District, under the signature and authority of Grandmaster Beryl Sala, Captain of the Watch, hear and heed. Alright, so it looks like I may be far enough into the main quest that the Ordinators are not big fans of me. Will any of you... Alright, you're training. Light armor, short blade, and block.
What, Outlander? Why do you disturb me?
What do you want?
You talk too much.
I'm looking for somebody who can... Here we go. Good day, I'm Dulnea Ralal, publican of the Eight Plates here in Balmora. You have Cyrodiilic brandy. I need 2 portions of that. Will you buy anything off of me? Visibility, lightning shield. Oh, nice. I don't need that potion of light. Potion of burden is... Wait a minute. Burden? So, in Morrowind, I mean, in Skyrim, you can use a poison to affect the weapon or arrow that you currently have equipped. I don't think you can do that in Morrowind, so why anybody would want a potion of burden is beyond me, because that just means you have 15 magical points in your inventory that are weighing you down. Restore fatigue, restore willpower. Might as well get rid of that. Fatigue, health. I want to keep the levitate on me. Oh, you'll buy that off me, sure. Nice. Will you buy scrolls? No. And not soul gems and not coins. Alright. So we should be good to go with that.
Our doors are always open.
Alright, so now we actually have the brandy that we have to take back to Ebonheart. Right. We also need to... We need to swing by... Aldrune, which I think... Whoop, excuse me. I see the guy, one of those sleeper guys coming at me, so let's sneak around this way. You know what, let's go by way... Actually, the lady up here buys scrolls, I believe. Hello. Yes, alright. So, I'll keep that. Definitely keeping that. Chameleon. Let's get rid of that. That one looked decent. I want to be able to summon those when I feel like it. Reflect, restore, invisibility, and levitate. Alright, so I guess that's all I can really sell to her as well. Yeah, all these potions I wanted to keep. Hospitality papers.
Greetings and salutations.
Alright, so let's get back down to the travel person, which shouldn't take too long because now we've cut our weight down significantly.
An adventurer, I presume.
Yes, you presume right. So take me to Aldrune, and from there we can just run straight across the street to the Fighters Guild and turn in the fact that we killed Oh, Christ, ash storms. There is a bounty that we finished. I sent you to take care of Nerevarine. Have you had any success with that yet? Yes. Good work. Nerevarine has been brought to justice. Here's your share of the bounty, Climbs and Hides. 500 gold. Not bad, not bad. Orders. Sergio Avon Oran of Suran has given us a contract. He's been having problems with bandits in Suran. Go to Suran and talk to Sergio Avon Oran. He can tell you more about what is going on. Tell me about him. He's a good leader. Most leaders take their positions for granted and neglect the duties they have to the people. Sergio Avon Oran is a better man than that. He takes his duties to the town of Suran very seriously. Look for him there and speak to him about the bandits in Suran. Okay.
I'm all yours. Please, go ahead.
So where the hell is Suran again? There. Alright, I can reach Suran by Siltstrider. I know that much at least. And then from there, I actually have something to do with Pelagiad. So from Suran, I think if I Divine Intervention, it'll take me to Pelagiad. And then I've got a Fighters Guild something or other for Adis Fireeye there. So let's Siltstrider our way over to Suran, which will hopefully take us out of this goddamn ash storm. Well, first to Balmora. Oh god, it looks like you're starting to fall off the cliff as well. And you take me to Suran. Okay. Alright. So first, you know what? Let's check the map, because I might have mention of where this person might live. Slave market, clothier, trader. That is a hell of a name. Apothecary. The Suran Trade House. I think it might be in the Trade House. But the first person I see on the street, I think I'm going to... Yeah. Oh god, this is the guy that used to be the other potential incarnate that the temple wanted me to get rid of. Hello again, Climbs and Hides. What can I do for you? Are you looking for a specific place here in Suran? I'm looking for Avon Oran. He's the governor of Suran, keeps business working by staying out of it. If you want to see him, he lives in the large manor west of the temple. There's a... Oh, hello. I didn't go far enough down. There is the temple, and there is Oran Manor. So, you know what? Let me... Oh, no. What? Why am I here? Are you kidding me? I was closer to here than I was to the temple that I could see on my map. God damn it. Alright, Alright, I need to redo this. Divine... You know what? Screw it. I need to go to Ebonheart anyway, because there's a couple quests to turn in. Excuse me, sir.
Stay as long as you like. Would be a
What's this all about?
Do you want something from me?
Sometimes it gets a little annoying when everybody just shouts something at you as you walk by.
You seem like very good company.
So, you have brought me 5 units of Willowanther. Here's a cure paralyzation potion for you, and a little something extra since you've been such a diligent helper. I learned a great deal from this book, and I know its lessons by heart. I'd like you to have my old copy, and I hope it brings you the same satisfaction it brought me. Speak to me again when you are ready for another lay healer mission, and don't forget to check for advancement. So, a potion of cure paralyzation. They took the Willowanther. 4 suitors of Beneta. I'm not sure if I've read that one or not. Goodness, I was so busy, I almost forgot. Have you checked your advancement in the Imperial Cult? As you serve Mara and the 9, so shall you raise in rank. Since he's not offering me a job directly, I think I have to advance. Congratulations, Climbs and Hides, you have been promoted to Disciple. Well, let me drop off a quest
Well
with
met.
him, too. You have shown yourself to be a loyal and diligent member of the Imperial cult, Climbs and Hides. As a token of our appreciation, here's a little gift that may make your labors a little easier. And please remember, check your advancement in our ranks regularly. The Septim Ring. Alright. Have you brought me the 5 bottles of Cyrodiilic brandy, or have you come to report your failure? I like how all of these guys are like, did you do my task, or are you a complete failure? You can't, like, they don't even consider that maybe you want to talk about other things. Yes, I have the brandy for you. Very good, Climbs and Hides. Congratulations. This was no easy task, I'm sure. I'd like to acknowledge your faithful service with a few tokens of Zenithar's special blessing. Accept them with my thanks, and with the thanks of the Imperial cult. When you're ready for your next Almoner mission, speak to me again. Alright, he took the brandy and gave me the right and left hands of Zenithar, whatever those are. Probably enchanted gloves. Yes, left hand gives me 5 points of luck at all times, and right hand gives me 5 points of personality. Given that the Bal Moligmer... Wait, what? Oh. Yeah, I can't wear my gauntlets and those gloves at the same time, so screw that. I'm gonna keep my gauntlets. And where's that book? I must have found a copy of this and read it in the past, or maybe it just... it is worth 300, and usually the books that are worth more than, like, 50 gold are the ones that will increase your stats. So do you have another task for me? Cunius Pelilius, Jesus, of the Caldera Mining Company is a member in good standing and a prominent citizen, but unfortunately he has not been forthcoming with donations to help us in our good works. Please speak with him and see if you can persuade him to donate 500 drakes to our Widows and Orphans Fund. You'll find him in Caldera at the Governor's Hall. When you've obtained the donations, deliver it to me. 500 drakes. That is a large sum, but the Widows and Orphans Funds need it badly, and Cunius Pelilius is a part of a trust who received the exclusive Imperial Charter to exploit the rich ebony deposits of Caldera Mine, so he must be a very wealthy man, and more than able to spare 500 drakes for such a worthy cause. Unfortunately, every time we ask Cunius Pelilius for the donation, he says he is very busy at the moment, but he will be happy to discuss the donation at a later date. I suppose he plans to keep deferring the obligation indefinitely until we abandon hope. We must have that money for the Widows and Orphans Fund. You'll just have to find some way to impress upon him the urgency of our cause. We have the greatest faith in you. We know you'll succeed. Are you sure? Because usually your first question is to me is, did you do it or are you a failure? And what's your task? Bring me 5 units of scrib jelly for cure poison and cure blight potions. The closest reliable source of scribs is the Shulk Egg Mine, southwest of Balmora, on the west bank of the Audai Oadi, Jesus, near a swinging bridge. The Kwama worker is not aggressive, but the Kwama warrior and Kwama forager are another matter. Be careful with them. I'll teach you the detect creature spell to help you hunt scribs. Jesus. Alright, so, I believe next time we're going to maybe try and get working on those 2 quests. I should be able to find the, scrib jelly in other locations, like maybe a vendor or something. And then he wants me to go up to Caldera, which is way up there. Where the hell do I go from here? I think I'm going to take a boat to Vivec, and then the Strider... Maybe the Strider... Yeah, I guess the Strider back to Suran, because that would just end up being the closest. Well, anyway, as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.